Greetings, Kansas early childhood advocates. Let's talk about the why and how we share our stories in our advocacy for early childhood. Early childhood stakeholders like yourself are often passionate defenders and protectors of children. From the excitement and joy they experience when they talk about the children they were able to serve and see the difference it makes, to the heartache and pain they experience when they see a child and family struggling. The specifics of your story are unique to you and your community, but often across all our stories, patterns emerge that highlight our shared challenges, opportunities, and values that not only resonate with our fellow early childhood stakeholders, but with everyone. Including data and research to support your stories and experiences is very powerful. But leading a conversation with only evidence and research alone is not effective in persuading or educating a legislator to the real, on-the-ground value of early childhood education and development work. You don't have to know all the ins and outs of policy. You are an expert in your child, your community, and your program, and what they need. Another helpful advocacy pro tip is to get to know your audience. Who are you meeting with? What is your legislator's day job? Do they have children? Grandchildren? Learning the answers to these questions will give you a better understanding of their values and lived experiences, which is helpful in connecting and talking about your story and tying it to their values and perspective in order for them to better connect and understand you. By leading with our stories, others can more easily understand and connect with you. And in turn, they can more easily understand and connect with the message of valuing Kansas early childhood education and development, and the folks like you who make it possible. Here are 3 things to keep in mind when developing an effective advocacy story. Attention. Why do early childhood issues deserve the legislator's attention? Why should early childhood issues be a priority? Need. What are the current challenges and gaps in early childhood from your experience? Share succinctly how those challenges impact you, families, children, and businesses. Opportunities. What are ideas and solutions that meaningfully address the needs you highlight? This is the part we can show our excitement and enthusiasm for what a dream Kansas early childhood system would include. What would it look like? What would it feel like? What would changes mean for you, children, families, and communities across Kansas? Effective stories in advocacy are focused, positively charged, and practiced, but it all starts with our values. We all work as hard as we can to do the best for our families and keep our kids safe. Early childhood professionals are hardworking and passionate public servants, but the workforce is significantly underpaid, resulting in high turnover and difficulties recruiting much needed staff. This makes it harder for families to find care and services. That's why we need to invest more resources in programs and early childhood professionals so we can recruit and retain early childhood education workers. High quality early childhood education staff work hard for our families, keep our kids safe, and grow the Kansas economy. Remove partisanship by sharing it doesn't matter whether you're a Democrat or Republican, urban or rural. We all know someone who has struggled to find affordable quality childcare and/or early childhood services. It impacts all of our children and families. To get started practicing your storytelling before the meeting, let's review these prompts and begin answering them from your perspective. Why are you involved and passionate about Kansas early childhood? What brought you to this work? What and who personally connects you to this issue? Please reach out to me for any further assistance, especially if this is your first meeting with your legislator about early childhood issues. You can contact me at logan@thriveallencounty.org. I would love to help you share your story. And thank you for your advocacy. And remember to join our coalition to learn more about opportunities to advocate to help all Kansas kids and families thrive.